Hi, if your website is not bringing in as much leads as you can, if it's just sitting there collecting dust, then this video is basically for you. So I'm going to show you exactly why your phone is not ringing, and more importantly, I'm going to show you how to fix it. By the end of this video, you'll see the exact system we used to get 16 real customers in 12 months without spending a single dollar on ads. And no, this is not a complicated thing. A busy plumber, roofer, a HVAC owner can literally do this, and let's get into it. So basically in this video, we're going to explain exactly how this simple one-page website that cost less than $100 to build one time generated 16 leads within a year period. And I'm going to show you exactly what we did to get Google to love this website that is showing up on the first page of Google, position 1 through to 5, for relevant keywords that people are actually searching for and finding this website. And most lastly, I'm going to show you exactly a robust system to build out websites for individual locations that are surrounding your area, and also tell you what improvement we could have done to this website to even generate more leads with this website itself. So here's the problem most local businesses like yourself, if you're watching this face. You built a website, maybe you paid someone a few $1,000s for it, and you're still getting little to no phone calls. Nothing happens. Meanwhile, your competitors are getting all the calls, they're booking jobs and wondering what you're doing wrong. Here's exactly what's happening. Your website is invisible. Google is not showing it to people who are actively searching for your service in your city. Think about it. When someone in your town searches for plumber near me, HVAC repair, divorce attorney near me, dentist near me, chiropractor near me, where does your website show up? Page 2, page 3, page 1? Not at all. Here's the truth. If you're not on page 1 of Google, you might as well not exist. No offenses meant. 70%, 97% of people never go past page 1. That means all those potential customers are finding your competitors instead of you. And every single day this happens, you are losing money consistently. Let's say one customer is worth $500 to your business, and you could be getting just 2 customers per month from Google if your website was set up right. That's 1,000 per month, and that's 12,000 per year. Just sitting there, going to someone else. Now, multiply that by 5 years, that's 60,000 in lost revenues because your website is invisible. And here's the good news. Most of your competitors have the same problem. Their website are invisible too. So if you fix this, you win. It's that simple. So basically what we're saying, if you're in any service industry, so whatever service it is you're offering, whatever business, whatever local business it is you're offering in your area, simply do a Google search about that business and see if your website pops up on page 1 of Google. Like this is the page 1 of Google. Like literally, you'll see it say 1 of multiple pages. So if your website is ranking here, you are already way ahead of most competitors. And if you're ranking between the top spot of 1 through 3, then you're definitely getting lots of the calls. And this video might help you a bit, but there's a strategy I can show you that could help you rank for multiple cities in your area. So basically, when the search happens, 3 sections shows up. The first section that shows up is the sponsored section that lists all of the businesses that are competing, that are paying Google to have their website listed here. So these persons are actually paying Google to get all of their businesses listed and people call them. Then there's this second section called the map section that Google ranks organically. 3 people are in the spot. Sometimes they include an ad also in the spot. So there are a lot of ranking signals that gets Google to show 3 businesses right here. And this is where you want your business to appear, in these 3 top spots. If you have challenge doing this, please book a discovery call with us, and we can help you get ranking here. You only pay when you see results, and it's for limited time only. So the major aim of this video is to get your website showing up on this first page of Google for the relevant searches or for the relevant service in which you offer in your area. And that's what we're going to be covering in this video, and how we're able to generate this number of leads from this simple website, because we got our website showing up on this first page of Google. It's not a lot of leads, mind you, but there are certain things that limited the growth of this website. Like I said, we did this for a case study. And in your case, it's a full-blown business. So it's a full strategy, a system in place we have in place already. We've been implementing it for businesses already, and they're getting very good results. Soon we'll be doing interviews with most businesses we've worked with, and we'll see exactly how we got them ranking and generating customers month after month. So I'll walk you through the mechanic gutter case study that we did, and so you can replicate the same thing for your business, and in time you start getting leads as much as we did for us. So this is basically the website we built out as a case study that is ranking on Google. There are key markers that made this website successful. One of them is getting an exact match domain. That is the first thing you've got to do. You've got to get an exact match domain for your business. Exact match domain simply means you including the core service you render plus the location in which you render it to get a domain, either .com, .net, whichever one works. So long you have the core business, the core service you render, and the city in which you render it in the domain name, it's all good to go. And the second thing we did was include the core service or related service we render in the title tag. And you're able to see gutter installation, repair, cleaning, and bikini. So someone who's searching for your services would likely see this and will be like, okay, this website is hyper focused on this specific city for these specific services. So you want both the users and Google to understand exactly what it is you're offering. Then the third thing we did was implement this headline H1 copy. Here, it's the same process with the title tag, but a little bit variated. What do I mean? You also want to include all of the services you're trying to target here. For most SEOs recommend you use just one service, but in our case, ours is gutter installation. And repair, replacement, downspout, all of this ties into gutter installation process. So hence, we included all of this and the city in which we are actually trying to rank this website for. Then the fourth one is the first paragraph immediately after the headline copy. You also want to include the service you render and the city naturally anyway. You don't want to keyword stuff these things on Google because Google tends to frown at it. The other section we built out is our service section, where we listed all of the services we render, gutter installation, repair, replacement in the state in which we render it. And we did a little bit of excerpts talking about each of the related services we offer. Then the other section we built out is the why should they choose this gutter company as against other gutter companies. In this section, you want to mention how long you've been in business, what's your expertise like, recognitions you've gotten, certifications you have, if you're licensed, if you're insured, how they would work with you. All of this step is the same thing you're going to go through in building out this website. You also want to include a testimonial section for feedback you've gotten from customer service in the past. You want to include it in this section. The second to last thing we did was include frequently asked questions. So these are common questions people who are searching for relevant searches in your niche, who are searching for your services, are most likely going to be looking for. So someone who's interested in gutters will likely ask, okay, what are gutters and why are they important for your home? So, but you want to ensure that you include the city in which your service in the frequently asked questions. You can get all of these questions from Google by entering the service plus your city or plus your location or a near me search on Google, and you'll see people also ask questions for multiple versions of this keyword. So you just want to compile them and have unique answers for each of them, pointing to the location in which you service. Like in this case, this is a general question. How much should you expect to pay for gutters? So you want to narrow it down to your location, like how much should you expect to pay for gutters in McKinney? How much on average does it cost to replace guttering in McKinney? So you want to ensure it is tailored to the location you service. The last thing we did was include the zip codes within the city that we service. Kind of sends this hyper local signal to Google that this website is local, it's relevant. Also, users who are searching to find contractors within their zip code also use this method. They search for a service in the zip code and your website pops up because you got zip codes mentioned on your website. And basically, that's all we did to get this website ranking. So if you have a Google Business Profile in your case, you could have a Google Map embed here and also implement a local schema. That is something we'll cover in another video. So that's all we did with this website, and we got it ranking with little under $100. Then in order for us to be able to In order for Google to see this your website, you've got to get it indexed. You want to include it in your Google Search Console. Tells Google so that you're able to track the data that comes in, track where your keywords are ranking, how well they're ranking, what you can improve, what else can be done on this website overall. The next thing we did was get our website listed on multiple directories as possible, like Yelp and the likes of them. So we have over 400 directories we got this website listed on. Thus, sending a powerful signal to Google that we are in business, we are trustworthy because a lot of websites are mentioning us. So we use this Fiverr guide, it costs $75, and for just the domain of $15 or $75, we're able to generate 16 leads over a period of a year, spending $90 alone. This lead could cost anywhere between the upwards of $1,500 to $3,000 for a local business owner. That's how much this lead would cost if they were to run ads to this business. So basically, that's all we did. Then what we didn't do that you could do for your business, ends we are saying, okay, you would get this done for $224. So one other thing we could have done that could have even further boost our rankings such that we appear number one for most of the searches is issue out a press release. A press release simply means a newsworthy article that talks about your business in a good light. And the aim of this is to get placements in multiple media directories or multiple media website, news website. In this case, we like the one of $70 because it gives us the best return on investment. For $70, we get 450 placements. That's a lot of placements. So this means 450 website is going to be mentioning your website and linking back to your own page. Kind of send this authority to the moon. Another thing we also want to do is get a guest post or a niche edit from an high authority website with traffic implemented. So we get this from a mentor of mine, Jackie Chow. You get this for anywhere between $74 to $90, depending on the amount of backlinks you get in. So if you could do this once or twice in a month, this helps you get your website ranking for multiple queries within position 1 to 3. So that's something else we could have done. Another thing we could have done is implement an active phone number. This phone number, this website is not active, and we could have gotten double or triple the number of leads because not so many persons fill out a form. They just want to call a business owner right away and state what their problem is and get someone to come over to their homes to get these issues fixed. So basically, that's how we could have done this website. And the last thing we could have done was also added location pages to this website. So nearby locations that would serve Princeton, Allen, Frisco, New Hope. We should have added multiple locations we serve such that all of this forms a spiral web of we attracting clients with our website. And all of these services we did, we have implemented them on a different pages. So each of them targeting each of the services that is being rendered. Gutter replacement is specific page. All they talk about there is gutter replacement and how it affects homeowners in McKinney. So that's all we could have done to increase this number of leads. Anyway, like I said, we built our website in November of 2024, and this is the proof, 1st of November 2024. And we got our first lead in January of 2025. This is a screenshot, January of 2025. We got our first lead. That is 3 months apart. So over the course of 12 months, we generated 16 qualified leads. These were not tire kickers. These were real homeowners who needed their gutters fixed or installed. They filled out the form. They were ready to buy. And here's the crazy part. We didn't spend a single dollar on ads. Zero. Every lead that came in were people searching on Google to find our websites. These were websites that are ranked below the map packs. This is the map pack section. Like this is the map below the map pack. And we still got leads. So this means if it works here, it means it's going to work for your business. Basically, all we did, I'll walk you through step again. We got an exact match domain, meaning your service plus your city. Why? Because Google favors these domains, and I don't know why, but they do. And we are going to use that to our advantage. Costs $15. We built out a simple one-page website, not fancy. The headline having the core service we render in the H1 tag. We listed all of the services we did, why they should hire our section, testimonial section, a frequently asked question, and zip code. That's a simple one page. Then we got submitted to over 400 directories for $75, like I showed you. We sent out then what you would do in your case is you would send out a press release for $70 because that is something we didn't do. So you could have sent out a press release to further strengthen the authority in your website. Then you would have all of these links, the press release, the citations, all of them indexed such that Google is able to see them right away. Then all of the content we wrote, we're using ChatGPT free, but you could get the premium one to get better quality content for your website. And we paid $24 for hosting. In your case, that is what you would expect to pay. We already have an hosting account, so we didn't pay anything for that. So that's it. Basically, it costs you $224 to get this website rolling, and you would see results. It's definitely not going to come right away, but it's going to take time. SEO does take time, between 4 to 12 months to see full-blown results. So here's what you've been waiting for. I'm going to show you the microsite system that's going to help you rank and even get more leads, qualified leads. So if you're targeting multiple locations with your area, you have a 65 full-blown page on your website. This is simply divided into the home page, your service section, your location pages, and your location plus service section combos. This gives you around 65 to 100 pages. You can include relevant blog posts educating your users. So since we already established that this exact match domain works and the home page for the core service also works, so we also want to target each of these for each of the cities you service to generate even more leads for your business. So that's exactly how you should play it going into 2026 and beyond. One domain for each of the services you render, one domain for each of the core services you render, and definitely you're going to rank and get more leads. So here's why this works better. Google Rewards homepage that targets specific cities. When you try to add location pages to one site, Google sees those as inner pages. Inner pages have a much harder time to rank. But when you build separate sites for each city, every city has a home page, and the home pages ranks faster and higher because of the number of links that are pointing to them. So instead of trying to rank one site for 7 cities, you build 7 sites. Each one targets its own cities. Each one has its own exact match domain. Now each site can be just one single page or 65 full-blown pages. I would recommend the 65 pages. With the full build, you get pages like home page, service pages, location pages, and combined location plus service pages. Each page targets each different keyword. Each page can rank. You basically own the entire first page of Google for your service in your area. Imagine this, you have 7 sites. Each site gets 2 to 5 leads per month. After they fully rank, we take maybe 4 to 6 months. That's 14 to 35 qualified leads every single month, all from organic search, no ad spend. How we can help you in your business. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but I don't have time to do all of this. Or maybe I'm not technical. I can't build this website. This is exactly why we offer 2 options. One is do it yourself. We guide you through the entire process. You buy the domain, you set up the hosting, submit the citations, and you build the site. We give you the roadmap. You do the work. This is perfect if you have some time and you want to save money. Or we do it for you. This costs more, but it's hands off. We build a website, we set up everything, we manage it on your behalf. And here's what you get when you work with us. We'll help you optimize your Google business profile if you have one already. But if you don't, we'll walk you through a step-by-step process on how to get one set up for your business and get it approved as soon as possible. We'll build a review collection system that automatically generates or asks customers for reviews once you finish a job with them. We set up a missed call text back function on your site that is also being tracked. So when someone calls your business and you miss it, they get a text, and we use an AI to follow up and close the customers for you. We add an AI chat widget to your site that books appointments for you on autopilot. We stay on top of Google updates and make sure your site follows all of the rules, and we will use white hat ethical techniques to help you rank consistently on Google. We manage your customers and run campaigns for your service and offer these services over time. Plus, we are currently taking through businesses risk-free trial for Google Business Profile Optimization. You pay only when you see results. That means if we don't get ranked in a map pack, you get nothing. The same resources we use for organic SEO, citation press release, exact match domains, all of this helps your local businesses rank and your Google map rank better, and you get more qualified leads and phone calls, not just form fills. So here's what I want you to do. Book a free call with us to see exactly what we can do, if we're a good fit and if we can help you out in the market. Let's get a 10 to 15 minute talk and we can see where we can go from there. So whether you do this for $224, do it yourself route, or you do it with us, we will map it out, and once we get on that call, and if ads are working for you right now, keep them running. Do not stop working because do not stop the ads because they are the bread and butter of your business. You can add the organic strategy on top. Over time, you can reduce the ad spend until it's zero. You own this traffic, you stop renting it. The link to book is in the description below. Let's get your phone ringing with real customers who are ready to buy. And if you're happy with this kind of content, you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. And I'm going to do well to reply to them as much as I can using a video or even text. So please subscribe to my channel. As I'm just growing, I'm looking for this goodwill to get this website, get you more business for your website. If you like this kind of video, subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video.